He offered one of you guys under 15 grand for a watch that sells for £24,000 minimum.
The watch world is a very dangerous place if you don't know what you're doing. And I kind of don't know what I'm doing. I am new to this. I don't have all the information in the world. I don't have all the knowledge in the world. And like a lot of you who are just starting and trying to buy a few higher end watches, it can sometimes be hard to know who you can trust and who you can do business with, especially when you're going onto the internet and dealing with people you've never met, you've never shaken their hand, you've never looked them in the eye, to try to get an idea of what kind of person they are. Because as we know, a lot of people will portray themselves to be one way on the internet, and then they are a completely different way in person or behind closed doors. So that person that is presenting themselves to be honest and fair and all of this stuff might be doing everything they can in their power to screw you out of every dollar that they can. And you just don't know. Again, as someone who is new to this world, which I consider that anyone who is like a couple years into it probably still fairly new, because this watch game is complicated. There's so much stuff going on, and it takes years to learn. It really does. So therefore, I still consider myself to be new to this.
He offered them low teens. You know what that means? That's under 15 grand. He offered one of you guys under 15 grand for a watch that sells for £24,000 minimum.
That's crazy.
Because Brenny's in the know, isn't he?
Well, I mean, I know you've lost money. I know you've lost, I don't know, £4,000, but at least you've got to enjoy the watch for 6 months, haven't you? You know, at a cost of £650 a month. Yeah.
So Brenny has made videos about a couple of these dealers, and he's kind of detailed how they try to short people on the prices of these watches. You will get one quote from them online, and then you send your watch in, you wait, and then they'll get back to you with a lower number. And, we gotta polish it, or you must have worn this watch, right? So now it's $1,000 less, $2,000 less, $250 less. And you'll see these big giant companies, they're trying to like scam you or take away from you like $100. They will send 15 emails back and forth just trying to get $100 more out of you. And it's crazy to me. So in my opinion, in my experience, I have bought great market watches, or whatever you want to call them, like new condition watches from Joma Shop. I've never had a single issue with Joma Shop. I deal with one specific guy there. His name is Zelman. I have his number. I call him. And every time I have sent him a watch in for a trade, I take pictures of everything, of the box, watch, condition, everything. He gives me a number. I send the watch in. They go through it. It takes them a day or two. Never once have I gotten a different number than the number he originally quoted me, because I'm honest on my end of what the condition of the watch I'm sending in is like, and he is honest on his end on he honors the initial quote. He's not just giving me a higher quote, so I'm going to send in the watch, and then he's going to try to get a couple more $100 from me, because he's going to know, like, okay, he doesn't want to have me send the watch back again and blah, blah, blah. So no, none of that bullcrap. I send the watch, the man honors the quote, and sends me whatever we're trading for. No problem whatsoever. So I can, in my personal experience, 1000% recommend Joma Shop as a used watch dealer, a gray market dealer, or whatever. I've never once had a negative experience. And like I said, the great thing is I have the same person I've worked with for years now. I call him, he picks up the phone, and we figure out whatever kind of deal we're making. It's amazing. It's wonderful to work with someone like that. But it makes me sad whenever I see, videos like this, and I start to learn how many watch dealers out there are trying to essentially almost scam people, especially people when they smell some blood like freaking sharks, like, oh, hey, this guy might not know what he's doing, so let's try to get a couple of more $100 out of him, by telling him this, or the watch has to be polished and this. We'll add these surcharges, and then, we can make more money when we go on and sell the watch. So we'll give him $10,000 for a watch that's obviously worth $14,000. And, we'll make a really nice profit because this guy doesn't know what he's doing. So just, I guess, take these videos from Brenny. Maybe take this video under consideration when you're dealing with people. Do your research. Make sure that you stand 10 toes down on business when you're dealing with these people, because they will try to manipulate you. They will try to lowball you. So just don't give in. Like, if they give you a lowball price, just say thank you. Send me my watch back immediately, and I'm going to go somewhere else. But these two watches are the last two watches I got from Joma Shop. I got the green Seamaster. I traded in the white one. I got a great offer on my watch. Sent it in. No hassle. No bullcrap. They sent me the new watch. And then this Tudor Black Bay with the burgundy red dial, whatever you guys want to call it. I got this one used. It's like new condition, and I think I saved like $1,500 off MSRP, and that was a great deal for me. Now, the watch did come in one link short. I put it on. It was too big, so I called him. I said, hey, the watch came in. It's a link short. It's too small for me. What can we do? The man put a new link in the mail the next day, and I had a new link 2 days later. So that is what I call customer service. He didn't ask for a dime or anything for the new link. He just made it right. And that's kind of what you want from your watch dealer. He didn't nickel and dime me on a new link like, oh, well, I'm going to need, a new link is $50 extra, $100 extra, whatever. Nothing. No questions like, you got it, bro. I will send you a link tomorrow. And that's what they did. So this is why I'm going to continue to deal with Joma Shop whenever I want to buy a new or a used watch. That's where I'm going. The only watches that I'm not, with all the fakes out there, with a lot of dealers not knowing what the hell it is or whatever, the fakes are so good, it's almost impossible to tell. I would have no idea how to tell. So when it comes to Rolexes, I'm going to stick to buying them for my AD, I think. Unless I find a really good deal from an amazing, reputable dealer, and I can go and look at the watch myself maybe, or have someone I trust go look at the watch, and then I would want to have it inspected by a watchmaker. But that is just, it's so much hassle to go around and to make sure it's not a fake watch. Because you look at the Diamond District in New York, there are so many shops, there are so many watches, that there's thousands of Rolexes everywhere. And who's to know what the percentage of these watches in the Diamond District that are actually fake? I don't know. Is it 5%, 10%, 15%? Even if it's 3% of all the watches in the Diamond District that are fake, that is a risk too big for me to take on a watch that's, $10, $15, $20,000. I'm not taking that risk. So anyway, I don't know. Hopefully someone out there gets something out of this video, and enjoy your day. Collect your watches safely, protect your money, because there's a lot of shady people out there. There's a lot of scammers. Keep in mind that a lot of these guys on the internet put on a persona, and that's really not how they are in the real life. In the real life, they're greedy, they're sharks, they don't care about anything but trying to take every single dollar out of your pocket that they can. So just keep that in mind whenever you're dealing with any of these dealers out there.